In this episode for home sellers, we talk about marketing buzzwords that you should be very cautious, very aware of. Like home buying buzzwords like this home is cozy, it needs some TLC, better than new. Those types of things that buyers always hear in listing descriptions. There's words that you as a seller should be aware of also. With me, Darin Persinger of Persinger Group Real Estate. Welcome to the Inside Real Estate Show, episode 37. With the Inside Real Estate Show, what we do is we give you the insight behind the information, the analysis and advice so that you can make smart home buying, home selling, and real estate investing decisions. So glad to have you here. In this episode, we're going to be talking about those marketing buzzwords that should be, you don't necessarily need to avoid them, but they should be a little red flag. They should be an alert that makes you pay a little bit more attention to what a real estate agent is really saying. But before we do that, let's get into the number of the day.
What's the number? Stop, stop. What's the number? Stop, stop. What is the number? The number of the day.
1,674. 1,674. That is the number of YouTube views that our last listing video, our last marketing listing video received. That's a lot of views. Think about if that many people actually came through your house. That would be very stressful. You probably need to get new carpeting after that. You couldn't even live at your home probably. You'd have to just leave for that many people to come through. Think about a successful open house is, like 5 groups of people coming through. 1,674 is the amount of people that watched our last marketing videos for a townhome in Mukilteo. And that's why I love real estate video marketing. It's the number of people that we can expose a property to for them to get excited about it, emotional about it, before they even come and look at it. Or they go, yeah, we don't really, we wish it had this feature or it looked this way instead. So now you don't have to go through those showings. 1,674, that's the power of real estate video. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping right now.
Housekeeping.
So something coming up in Lake Stevens. I serve on the board of the Chamber of Commerce here in Lake Stevens, and we have an event coming up that I'm excited about, that if you live in Lake Stevens, you should be excited about. Even if you live anywhere in the area, it's kind of a cool thing. You need to come check it out. It's on July 11th. We've been redoing Lundin Park here in Lake Stevens. We're going to have a new building there. It's not new, it's just been revamped. The Chamber of Commerce is going to have some office space there. It's going to have a visitor center there. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on. And so on July 11th, we're doing a ribbon cutting, barbecue. It's just going to be a fun event with a lot of people, a lot of business owners from Lake Stevens out there at that event. So highly recommend that you come and join us at that event. But July 8th is like the cutoff for an RSVP. It's free, but we'd love to know who's coming because of all the food that we're going to have there, and the park is really only so big. We can't have the whole town actually show up. Unless you RSVP, then we'll figure out some way. So just Google Lake Stevens Chamber of Commerce, and you'll find the link that you'll be able to sign up at. Okay, let's get into this main topic of buzzwords that home sellers that are thinking about selling should be very cautious of. I'm going to give you 3. There's There's lots more. There's probably a lot more than this, but these are the three main ones that I'm seeing out there in the marketplace right now that for some reason real estate agents have latched onto, are using them in their promotion, their marketing, their listing presentations, and we're going to talk about what they really mean. So they sound exciting. Like I said in the intro, buyers have been bombarded with this type of marketing of, oh, it's cozy, that means it's small. I need some TLC, that means it's probably a teardown and you can't even get financing for it. Or what's another one? Oh, better than new. I mean, I don't even know what that means because new is pretty awesome. I've been seeing a lot of these marketing materials that you as a homeowner thinking about selling, you might be seeing, and I just want to walk you through, make you aware of what these words mean or don't mean, so that you're not like expecting one thing and it doesn't match your expectation because you thought something. I'm going to give you three words, okay? And those three words are post, syndicate, and feature. So let me walk you through what these words really mean. So when a real estate agent says, I'm going to post your listing online, I'm going to post your listing to Facebook, to Twitter, to Craigslist, whatever. What you should be aware of is post means free. Post means free. That means I'm not really going to do anything with it. I'm going to take a link and I'm going to put it on my social media account, and maybe some people will see it, maybe some people won't. There's no way for me to figure out a specific number of how many people of eyeballs this will be placed in front of if I post. So what you should be aware of, the way that I interpret posting is, I'm not going to spend any money and no one's really going to see it. So anytime that you hear post, just go, well, how many people are going to see that? Where are you going to post it to? How do you track the metrics? The last time you posted a listing, how many people saw it? Like I mentioned with our YouTube views, I know exactly how many people saw it because I didn't just upload it. We did paid promotion. Paid promotion is a lot different than posting. Don't let an agent just get away with posting a listing. Make sure they're doing paid promotion. The next word, syndicate. So what syndicate means, in the real estate industry, there's thousands of websites that we can put listings on that you can go. Now, some main ones are going to be obviously your agent's website, our agent website, persingergroup.com. The brokerage website, we have our brokerage website, kw.com, we're with Keller Williams. And then you have Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com. Those are the main ones in our world. And of course, every brokerage has their website, every agent has their own website. And then there's all these other syndicated websites like Estately and Movado. There's some that I don't even know how to pronounce. But there's thousands of these websites. And what syndicate means, kind of like a newspaper article, the AP press, one person writes it and then it gets printed up in a bunch of different newspapers. That's what real estate agents do with listings. They take one listing, they upload it to one portal. That's going to be the term that I'm going to use. They're going to upload it to one portal, and then that portal syndicates it to a bunch of different websites. Doesn't mean very many people are going to see it. Doesn't mean it even needs to be done. But syndicating the listing out is neither impressive or time intensive, because the agent's only putting it into one portal to get it out to all of those websites. So don't be impressed when an agent says, I'm going to market your home on thousands of listings and I'm going to on thousands of websites, and I'm going to syndicate it to thousands of websites. Syndicating is not impressive. It means they're doing data entry into one place. Maybe not even. Maybe the MLS syndicates it, or they put it on Zillow or Trulia or on their brokerage website, and something scrapes the data and syndicates it out to all those other websites. So do not be impressed with the word syndicate when you see that in marketing or a listing presentation. And then the final word you should be cautious of is feature. When an agent says, I'm going to feature your listing, I'm going to feature your listing on Zillow, I'm going to feature your listing on my website. What does that really mean? It doesn't mean anything, actually. Featuring doesn't mean anything because a listing page is on a listing page is on a listing page. So if it's featured on Zillow, if I search for homes in Dallas, Texas, but your home is featured in Seattle, Washington, it doesn't mean anything. You're not going to get more eyeballs. The only way your home is going to get found is if someone's searching in that neighborhood, in that area. So maybe what people mean when they're saying featured is I'm going to move it up to the top. There's very few websites that you can do that on unless you're doing pay to play. And that goes back to the idea of posting again. So it's just this word that they're using. I'm going to feature your listing here. I'm going to feature your listing there. Ask questions. What does that mean, feature? Are you going to pay to play to have it up at the top? Or is it only going to just simply be on that website? When you say feature, it doesn't mean it's going to be on it. What we do at Persinger Group, to give you an indicator of what I think featuring means, we build out a specific single property website. There's no other listings on the website that we create for one of our listings when we're marketing a home for a homeowner. And the reason why that is we don't want the competition to be one click away. So even if you go to Zillow and it's a featured listing, Zillow's going to be promoting a bunch of other listings on the side, on the bottom, on the top. There's going to be a search bar for them to say, do you want to search for more listings here? So even if you're featured, you're always the potential buyer is always one click away from leaving your home and going and searching for other homes. That's why we build a single property website, Persinger Group, because we don't want them to be able to click away. There's no other competition anywhere on the single property website. So, wrapping this up, be cautious of marketing buzzwords. These are just 3 that I wanted to go over with you today of posting, syndicate, and featuring. And if you have any other questions about real estate, about marketing your home for sale, or about getting started in investing or buying your next home, we'd love to talk to you here at persingergroup.com. You can reach me on Twitter at Darin Persinger, or you can email me Darin@persingergroup.com. And always, I remind you, home is what you make it. Make it someplace you love.